Hello there, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a great night. Final night of June. Um, it's soggy. It's hot. Um, what's everybody been up to tonight? Just sitting here listening to my Braves. No, and I did not, and I'm not watching Forbidden Door. It's pointless. It's just pointless. Um, so tonight we're going to talk about um, the career of AJ Styles. And if you're a fan like me, um, I've loved AJ Styles ever since he debuted in TNA almost a decade ago. Um, I'm I've loved him ever since his WCW days, and even now. Um, of course, his upbringing is what really made him the person he is today and the wrestler that he is today. So, I mean, yeah, and he's a Triple Crown champion. So, yeah, really, he's really done it all and seen it all. And so, hope you all are watching. And with that being said, I'm going to let's go along and get started. Career of AJ Styles. I have my notes right here in front of me. The career of AJ Styles. He has wrestled in various promotions like TNA, WCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and now WWE. AJ Styles is no stranger to success in the wrestling business. Alan Neal Jones is his real name in life, and he is a well respected human being. This week on Wrestling Quick Takes, I will be talking about the career of the phenomenal AJ Styles. Plus, I will talk about his roots, growing up, career highs, and his biggest regrets. So let's do it. AJ's roots and upbringing. Alan Neal Jones, better known as AJ Styles, was born on June 2nd, 1977, in Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. According to childhoodbiography.com, he was born to a mother whom little is known about and to father who served in the Marines. Young Styles' family moved to Gainesville in Carolina when he was only a year old. It was at Gainesville that Styles grew up in poverty with his three brothers. His family made their home in a trailer park and had no TV or any medium for entertainment. To cap it all, AJ Styles' father was an alcoholic whose drinking problem found expression in abusing the wrestling prodigy. When he was drinking, he was a terrible father. Took it too far a little bit sometimes, coming home looking for a fight, and took it out on his kids and sometimes his wife. There were some difficult times, even though bad stuff like that happened. I still knew my dad loved me. Revealed Styles on Revealed by Styles on the Stone Cold podcast. So as you just heard, um, he he didn't have much growing up. He was poor. I mean, of course, his father was an alcoholic, and yeah, I mean, it's not easy going through times like that. Really isn't. AJ's career highs. AJ Styles had a career filled with highs, so I will be giving you 5 years of career highs from Styles. The first year takes us back to 2003, where AJ had a banner year. According to the Sportster.com, 2003 marked a banner year for AJ Styles as he got his first crack at being a top star. TNA put their trust in him in a huge way. On June 11th, he defeated Jeff Jarrett to win his first NWA heavyweight title, which he went on to have for 133 days. Elsewhere, Styles made waves as a member of the Raw Ring of Honor roster. He and fellow high flyer Amazing Red spent a good chunk of the year as Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. They never lost the titles, instead vacating them due to an injury to Red. The second year takes us back to 2005, where Styles was all over the place. AJ Styles was everywhere in 2005. In PWG, he earned their top championship in April over in Ring of Honor. He engaged in a memorable rivalry with Jimmy Rave. However, his most impressive work was certainly in TNA. He made the finals of the Super X Cup tournament, losing in a classic to Samoa Joe. Styles won his fourth X Division title and arguably the best Ultimate X ever, and then won his fifth in the best TNA match in history. In the main event of Unbreakable, throw in a tremendous Iron Man match win at Bound for Glory, and he was incredible. This was a year that he helped put TNA on the map. The third year takes us to the year 2006, where we saw Styles become one of the most established stars in TNA at this point. By the time 2006 rolled around, AJ Styles was firmly established as one of TNA's most important stars. One reason for that was his versatility. He began the year embroiled in a hot X Division title rivalry with Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels. He eventually won his sixth X Division title in October. However, his true greatness shone when he moved into the tag division. He and Daniels ended America's Most Wanted 250-day reign with the NWA Tag Team titles. They then traded the titles with LAX in one of the best tag team feuds in TNA history. Styles also made the finals on the Fight for the Right tournament. The next year takes us to 2007, and to me, this could be regarded as AJ's signature year. This would easily be the most underrated year AJ Styles ever had. After spending time as the star of TNA's X Division, he moved away from there and turned heel. It marked his first real run like that. He was kind of great at it. While Styles didn't win nearly as much as most other years, he was highly entertaining as Christian Cage's lackey. He played the goofy heel as well, so well, though he still found success in the ring. The highlight was a tag team title win with Tyson Tomko as a duo who deserves more love. The final year takes us to 2004, and AJ Styles never missed a beat. During the year 2004, AJ Styles was mostly splitting his time. He was notably a major player in TNA's X division, but was also part of the talented Ring of Honor roster. Styles captured his second NWA heavyweight title in April, though he held it for less than a month. Soon after that, he also scored his third reign with the X Division Championship, this one lasting just under 3 months. However, he arguably had his biggest moment in Ring of Honor. It was there that he won a tournament to become the peer champion, boosting CM Punk besting CM Punk in the finals. Unfortunately, he had to vacate the gold when he fully committed to TNA. Let me know down in the chat, what are some of you guys' fondest moments of AJ Styles? AJ's biggest regret. Everybody has regrets in their career, and no matter how much they try to hide it, they stick it's got it. They stick with you. Nobody is perfect in this sport of wrestling. I mean, you can try to be, but in the end, it's not going to end well at all. I'm going to give you one of AJ's biggest regrets. I'm going to take you back to 2016 when AJ had a wardrobe malfunction. According to the richest.com, when you really think about it, it's a little bit surprising. It's a little bit surprising wardrobe malfunctions aren't more aren't more common in pro wrestling. Both male and female wrestlers tend to wear tight clothing that easily rips at a fact. AJ faced head on during his WWE Championship match against Dean Ambrose at TLC 2016. And when we say head on, we also mean ass backwards. Yes, AJ's tights ripped in arguably the most embarrassing fashion possible, causing a good portion of his naked rear end to be fun public display, to be on fun public display. Many users on Twitter were quick to take screen caps and make AJ's half moon go viral. And whether they would admit it or not, you'd be hard pressed to find a WWE fan who didn't notice. Luckily for Styles, James Ellsworth would make a much awaited turn on Dean Ambrose at the end of the match, taking the attention away from his busted pants. The only way things could have been worse for AJ is if it had happened in the Attitude Era and Vince decided to make a gimmick out of it. Yeah, that's not good at all. Is AJ Styles a Hall of Famer? I brought this up last week talking about Rey Mysterio being a future Hall of Famer. So I'm going to bring up the same thing about AJ. Is the phenomenal one a Hall of Fame bound? Let's see the answer to this question. Let's see. The answer to this question is yes. And I'll tell you why. According to Sportpedia.com, a decade a decade before Styles signed with the company, he had already established himself as one of TNA's top stars and had won the NWA World Heavyweight title. He had also become the talk of wrestling as one of the most gifted high flyers in the history of the sport. He had a he had a good he had a good looks. a flashy style, and was seemingly improving every time he stepped into the ring. Surely he was destined for WWE, right? Wrong. At least according to several critics at the time, Styles' detractors said he was too small and sounded too southern to likely ever get a look from someone like Vince McMahon. He was given the indie darling label and dismissed as someone who would likely make it in the big time. These same people also said that even even if he did get the chance to sign with WWE, he would he would be relegated to the lower or middle cards and likely spend all of his time fighting cruiserweights. In other words, he would be far away from the main event picture. While hindsight is 2020, it's almost humorous to go back and look at the comments that were left on message boards and Facebook. At the time, especially now, after seeing all that AJ Styles has accomplished with World Wrestling Entertainment in a relatively short time. In the end, Styles proved them all wrong. He went from WWE underdog to WWE top dog, and he's done it phenomenally. The list of accolades is too long to list, but I will say he is a triple crown champion, and his career makes him a Hall of Famer. Well, that's all for this week show. And until next time, God bless. So, what do you guys think? Is AJ a Hall of Famer? Is he going to be a legend? Let me know in the chats below. And until next time, guys, God bless.